On 8 December, about 12 to 13 days ago, the United States Department of State approved certain defense-related items for Pakistan's F-16 fleet. The total value of these defense items is close to $700 million. First, let's look at what is included in this entire package. For the Pakistan Air Force's F-16s, 92 Link 16 tactical data link systems will be provided. 600 Mk-82 general-purpose bombs will be included, mainly for training purposes. In addition, APX-126 Advanced Identification Friend or Foe (IFF) systems will be provided, along with KY-58M and KIV-78 cryptographic appliques. APQ-10C simple key loaders will also be included, as well as ADU-891 missile adapter units and various types of weapons integration, test, and support equipment. Out of the total amount, around $666 million, only $37 million will be allocated for major defense equipment, which is a relatively small portion. The remaining amount, roughly $650 million, falls under non-major defense equipment, meaning support, maintenance, logistics, and training. So first of all, it is important to clear one misconception. The United States is not providing Pakistan with any extraordinary or game-changing weaponry. The majority of this package is support-oriented. The money essentially circulates back to the U.S. in the form of services, upgrades, training, and sustainment related to the F-16 fleet. Now the question is, what does the Pakistan Air Force actually gain from this? In simple terms, this package ensures that Pakistan's F-16 fleet remains operationally relevant until around 2035 to 2040. With the pace at which military technology is advancing, platforms that are not regularly upgraded quickly lose relevance. Without such updates, the F-16s would struggle to integrate into modern-day warfare environments, especially alongside newer platforms already in service. This should be understood as a necessary midlife sustainment upgrade rather than a major capability leap. Without it, the F-16 fleet would gradually become less useful in joint and network-centric operations. From the American side, there is also a practical interest. The U.S. Air Force conducts regular joint exercises with Pakistan. For those exercises to remain meaningful, participating aircraft must meet certain interoperability and technical standards. Maintaining Pakistani F-16s at a compatible level serves that purpose. At the same time, there are clear benefits for Pakistan. Some of these systems are not just about hardware, they are about exposure to contemporary operational concepts. Access to such systems helps Pakistani pilots, engineers, and planners remain familiar with current NATO standard technologies. Human resource development is the most critical element here. Aircraft and systems have value only as long as the people operating and maintaining them understand modern combat concepts. This package contributes directly to that knowledge base, which is arguably its most important long-term benefit. Now consider a counter-argument. Earlier this year, during the brief but intense 4-day conflict between Pakistan and India in May, the majority of Pakistan's combat equipment used was Chinese origin. The only notable Western system involved was the Swedish origin AWACS, which operates to NATO standards. Fighters like the JF-17 Thunder and J-10C formed the backbone of operations. If we look back to 2019, the situation was different. Despite having JF-17s at the time, Pakistan relied heavily on F-16s and even Mirage aircraft for strike missions. Those Mirages, already decades old, were used for standoff weapon delivery. Fast forward to 2025, and the operational picture has changed significantly. Chinese origin systems are now fully integrated and have demonstrated effectiveness against advanced Western platforms, including Rafale fighters and high-end air defense systems. This naturally raises the question, why were F-16s not used in recent engagements? One major reason is political and strategic sensitivity. After the 2019 crisis, India consistently highlighted the use of US-supplied AMRAAM missiles by Pakistan, presenting this issue directly to American officials. At that time, US-India relations were at a peak, and Washington was uncomfortable with its systems being used in direct India-Pakistan combat. So while the F-16s remain in service, their operational employment is carefully calculated. Now let's briefly explain what Pakistan is actually receiving in technical terms. Link-16 is a tactical data sharing system. It allows aircraft, AWACS, and air defense units to share target data, friendly positions, and threat warnings in real time. It enables network-centric warfare and significantly reduces voice communication, allowing pilots to focus on situational awareness rather than radio traffic. The IN/APX-126 IFF system, particularly Mode 5, is a modern encrypted NATO standard that helps identify friendly and hostile contacts beyond visual range, reducing the risk of fratricide. KY-58M encrypts voice communications between pilots and ground stations, while KIV-78 encrypts Link-16 data transmissions themselves. The IN/APQ-10C simple key loader is a secure device used to load encryption keys and authorize system updates, acting as a critical security layer. Finally, the ADU-891 missile adapter units ensure proper communication and compatibility between the aircraft and air-to-air missiles, enabling reliable weapon employment. To summarize, this package is not about adding new strike capabilities. It is about keeping Pakistan's F-16 fleet secure, interoperable, and relevant for the next decade and beyond. I've explained what each component does, so if you revisit this section, the purpose of the package becomes clear. That's all for today's video. Hopefully you found this information useful. Share your thoughts in the comments section.